Welcome to the big edition of Headbanging Zulu Case Big Weather Production. Sunny, clear, around the freezing mark. Snowstorm to hit tomorrow. Today there's another kind of storm brewing here. It's lunchtime and no one wants to share. Lunchtime.
So I get out and I throw all the poultry feed in the scrap.
Well, my YouTube channel just got its very first fan in its fan club. So here's Niblet. Oh, they're mad. That's the King Scott Waters fan club. I stole Niblet from King Scott's fan club. Just before getting into the action, my doctors and everyone's telling me to let people know that I'm in need of a kidney, and I'll go on dialysis shortly if I don't find a living donor, and wait a few years and maybe I'll get a deceased donor's one before I decease. But anyway, I'm just supposed to make that public. It's not something I wanted to say, but may as well. Okay. Anyway, this is from Deep Purple live at the California Jam 1974. My favorite moment in rock history is when Blackmore does all this. So thought I'd have something good while I'm talking about something bad. Yeah, Blackmore rules. Okay, anyway, thanks. Let's get to the action. What's spinning your Greg the Egg Blackmore rules here? Hello, legendary King Scott Waters fan club. Vancouver's very own Hissy Fit. Wish I could have seen this band play, but never did. The next song, I can't believe they covered this song. Oh no, yeah. No, it's not the Ramones. Nothing can make that song any good. But anyway, next song. And just for interest's sake, another one by them. Basically just fun power punk and pop-a-rolla. Cool name for a band though, it's perfect. Especially this style of music. There's that. Was it this album? One of these they covered a Dictator's song. Because this other one. Or no, that was a different band. Or wait a minute, maybe not even these guys. Oh, whatever. Forget I even said that. For sure it was this one. If I'm not mistaken, the Dictators have a new album out too. This is like the Cadillac Tramps. Anyway, here's a taste of them. Oh, listen to what's on their satellite radio. I love this part. One of my favorite parts of all time of any rock song. That chunk chunk. That's as metal as it gets, period. Crocus way underrated. I want to play this whole song. Anyway, that's a taste of Hissy Fit. I wanted to go through a couple of these. One extra than usual, so I'll have to be short. This band, I'm really afraid I'd get a copyright strike fast by playing much or any. But this was kind of a surprise appearance at a record store. A big chain record store. Kind of a cheap budget packaging deal, but Let's get to the sound quality. That's the key, right? Because some of these sort of radio broadcasts have terrible sound, but some have excellent sound. That Bon Scott era live, you know what I mean? Oh, it's the Highway to Heck tour as well. Shut Down in Flames, the second song. Just want to get in the meat of the song. And so anyway, there's a track listing, and I know I might get a copyright if I really push my luck with this. I've had some banned before by playing AC/DC too long, so just thought I'd show that quickly because it's well worth it if you like live AC/DC, which of course you do. Funny, with perfect having Crocus in the background. Now here's a live album I haven't heard for years. I bought this years ago, listened to it, and I thought it was good, but I didn't really listen to it since, so chucked it in and went, oh, I should have been playing this more often. A band I don't own any of their studio stuff. I don't think I ever have, except for maybe a best of once. Sound quality on this is really good. I think it's live from Conception, 1981. So this is pre-Striper era, hair metal, if you want to call it that. But I'll totally recommend this album to anybody. I really like Don Dawkins' vocals. He doesn't overdo his singing. He just kind of a blue-collar, layman, good singer. The sound quality is excellent. Like, there's a lot of 10 songs on it. And decent write-up. And I've looked lots of times at one of those 5 albums in one deals you can get for $20 sometimes, but I've never pulled the trigger on the Dokken one, but it'd be nice to catch up on all the Dokken. I'd like to do that with Rat too, because I don't own any Rat, but that song Round and Round is a 10 out of 10. But Live to Rock, perfect name for a song. When I was listening, I was trying to compare him to Striper, like the first couple of Striper albums. I'd say they're pretty close to being pretty equal. I've listened to Striper's albums hundreds of times against this is kind of like brand new, so it's not really a fair comparison, but this song I know all about. It's not even the last song. You're a Liar is the last song, but I thought this would be the big encore, but I just have to keep these things short. Oh, now they're playing the first Van Halen. But yeah, this guy just put out a new album, and there was a song on YouTube, new song. So I thought, oh, I hope this is good. And the new song, can't remember the name of it, but it was really good in the classic vein of the classic sound of this band. Probably going to be the intro. Axel Rudy Pell. The one band that reminds me of Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow with Dio. Always said that this, after Long Live Rock and Roll, they should have just had the Axel Rudy Pell catalog go after that and have Rainbow as a separate, because Rainbow went on a different path, but this is like Do You Wear a Rainbow? When I went to Sweden Rock, there's like 100 bands, and I had press credentials, and I asked if I could, and you could interview. They had a list of, you just put a tick box who you wanted to interview. The only one I put that I wanted to interview because I wanted to see the bands was Axel Rudy Pell, but they said no, sorry, we need the European press first kind of thing. Here's the classic Rudy. And the drummer, this guy, Mike Tupelaire or some name, but always pops up on the internet playing, covering songs. Like he has perfect drum sound, cameras right up. I think it's even only one camera, but he covers all like Detroit Rock City or tons of great songs. You get to watch them done by him. But yeah, Axel Rudy Pell, thinking man's heavy metal, if you want to call it that. So he has lots of the moody parts, and then it gets to the heavier part. And, like, it's just not a party album or anything like that. Got to see Axel Rudy Pell outdoors at Sweden Rock, nice and sunny. He's got a lot of albums out. This is an 8-minute. Lots are long songs, but that's Hot Wheels is a song. If you want to check out one shorter, faster, like Burn, in the vein of Burn or something like that. It's a fast, excellent song and the video's a car racing in the desert or something. But this is a real. This is where you get the rock and roll goosebumps because it just listen to the rhythm when it comes in. Yeah, the castles, the kings, queens. So there's a whole world you haven't heard. Some of those songs I don't care for. I don't give it 100%. But on the songs I love by him, I really love them. But anyway, I guess that's all the time I have for. This is 2006, by the way. And then jump. Oh, wait a minute. Such a long song and this fast forward so short. And he plays a Fender Strat just like Blackmore and his Scallop. Then you get the solo. And Axel Rudy's covered Deep Purple. I think he's done Mistreated and I don't know what else. But this is perfect highway music. It's like Molly Hatchet in a way too. Just on the road music. Classy hard rock. Okay, well, thanks for watching. And don't forget, slower traffic. Keep lifting right. Right, cloudy. Bye-bye.